her list of achievements, well, read through those, so I won't, except she's still, the 4x2 and 4x4, there's still records here. What? the 4x2 and 4x4 are still records that Ann is on. Are still records here at Park this year, 26 years later. All these accomplishments that you've heard about tonight are attributed to Ann's attitude, character, and leadership. Ann had an attitude of a champion, a competitor, and a winner. It was not enough for Ann to come out for a sport, but she needed to excel, and her work ethic made this possible. If Ann would have been on any other team in our conference, she would have been the top sprinter. But here at Park, she had to follow in the footsteps and compete against Sue Chopsky, who was the state champion in the 200 and the 400. But this motivated Ann to work harder. Both Sue and Ann made each other better sprinters and better competitors. Attitude, character, and leadership. These qualities allowed Ann to be a true champion. She had the attitude to be a winner, along with the willingness to work for it. She had the foundation of good character that allowed her to persevere, overcome injuries and obstacles rather than give up. And the leadership qualities to be an effective member of a team who worked for the group victory rather than individual glory. She would willingly give up her spot in an open event because we needed her to run relays. What I saw in Ann was an athlete, was a person who on her teammates went for advice, for encouragement, and for guidance. It was a great pleasure that I introduce Ann Gorres, 2014 Hall of Fame inductee.
You got this video?
Thank you, Bob. First of all, I would like to thank Bill Kimmel and the Hall of Fame Committee. Thank you for all the work that you have done to make this night so special. I am truly honored to become a member of the Park High Hall of Fame. I would also like to thank Coach Kodak for nominating me, as well as my track coaches at Park, Bob Meyer, Coach Juba. Where is it? Thank you, Coach Juba. Coach Moran. Thank you. And Pam Grimm. And for basketball, Coaches Wally and Coach Crusher. I was fortunate to have many great coaches while at Park, along with many talented athletes as my teammates. Our state championship in track my junior year was definitely one highlight that I will never forget. It was a great team with many outstanding athletes, coached by Bob Meyer, who pushed us harder every day to reach the success that he knew that we were capable of. I don't think that I really realized just how special our team was until the last few years when I started going to watch my daughter run at track meets. Most teams have just a few fast runners. We had so many. It was crazy. Okay. I would like to. It's hard to see here. I would like to thank my friends and family for coming tonight. My brother Doug, my sister Lynn, and her husband Jay. My high school sweetheart and now husband Eric. My kids Aaron, Allie, and Charlie, who I now have the pleasure of watching compete in many different sports at Park. I have been fortunate enough to go to the state track meet as an athlete and now as a parent of an athlete. I know now what my parents went through. It's very nerve-wracking to sit in those stands. So a special thank you to my mom and dad, who were always so supportive and encouraging to me, never missing a meet or a game. Well, maybe they did miss one game to go sneak out to watch Eric play basketball. I think it was the Woodbury game.
Yeah.
But anyway.
Hey, we won too!
Woo! Champions that year, I believe. Anyway, I appreciate all that you have done and your continued support and encouragement that you give to your grandkids. My mom and dad are still 25 years later, found most game nights now cheering on the Wolfpack. Anyway, and well, and finally, I would like to congratulate all of the inductees. I am honored to be here with you tonight. Thank you.
It is very dark up here. Try to find some lighting.
Thank you.
Good job.
Thanks. Oh, you didn't get something.
Our second inductee of the night